The awards continue to pile up for a living legend, beloved University of Alabama head football coach Gene Stallings. Dr. Chandra Clark tells us more about a special honor Stallings will share with one of his mentors and why he'll be conflicted during this year's Sugar Bowl.
Being able to be recognized.
Not everyone carries the title Alabama football legend. That honor was bestowed on former Alabama head coach Gene Stallings as part of festivities leading up to the Camellia Bowl in Montgomery this past weekend. It's just one of many honors he's received in the last few months.
I think I've been recognized for what I've given to the game, but I've received probably more than I gave to the game, really.
The 82-year-old hasn't let recent strokes and a heart attack keep him from celebrating his coaching achievements. In October, Texas A&M honored him as coach of the 1968 Cotton Bowl champions. His team's 20-16 upset win came against Alabama and his mentor, Coach Paul Bear Bryant.
It was 50 years ago when Texas A&M beat Alabama. Most of these guys were in the 70s, and they change, and sometimes I get them a little confused.
A week later, Stallings and his 1992 national championship team took the field at Bryant-Denny Stadium to celebrate a homecoming 25 years in the making. Stallings finds himself in a tough spot leading up to the January 1st national semifinal game in the Sugar Bowl between Alabama and Clemson. His ties to Alabama, Nick Saban, and Dabo Swinney make it impossible for him to pick a side.
Well, I love Alabama. I've coached there for a while. I love Dabo, wanted to see him. So my answer was this: do you have children? And they'd say yes. I said, which child do you love the most? Yeah, they quit asking me that question.
It's only fitting that the man with ties to 3 national championship coaches will be inducted as part of the first class of the Sugar Bowl Hall of Fame. The Superdome in New Orleans is tailor-made for this honor. It's also where his team shut down the Miami Hurricanes to bring home Bama's only national championship in the nearly 30 years between the Bryant and Saban eras. He's excited to be honored, but he wants to remind people what's really important.
Realizing there's more to the game than just the win and loss record.
Always the teacher, he encouraged the players from Middle Tennessee State and Arkansas State to be good citizens above all else.
See, it's just doing something for somebody else. It's just showing a little kindness. It's being a part of the community.
Former Crimson Tide center Roger Schultz said it was just the message these young men needed to hear.
The fundamentals never change. If you want to be successful, there's certain things that you have to do, and we talked about leadership and being a leader and being accountable, and I think those are the lessons that are important.
The Alabama legend may have bridged the championship gap between Bryant and Saban, but he's always been more concerned with the lessons he's passing on to the next generations who take the field. Chandra Clark, WVUA 23 News.
The ties for Coach Stallings to both programs run deep. He has a grandson who plays for Clemson, but the coach told us the stress of the game won't stop him from enjoying being amongst the first class of Hall of Famers, which spans 7 decades of Sugar Bowl action.